A single word typed on a keyboard can echo across the global landscape, transforming a digital headline into a fierce battleground over identity, media bias, and the definition of terror. What began as a standard observation from a prominent intellectual quickly mutated into a high-stakes confrontation involving one of the world's most powerful tech billionaires and a famously sharp political journalist, exposing deep-seated double standards in how society defines modern violence. The explosive exchange unfolded on the social media platform X, rapidly accumulating tens of millions of views. The dialogue was initiated by renowned evolutionary biologist and author Richard Dawkins. Dawkins shared an article from The Telegraph regarding an incident where a man attempted to beat another individual in the street, noting that law enforcement stated there was no evidence of terror at this stage. Dawkins critically questioned this official stance, asking if that is not terror, what is, and how much more terrifying an event needs to be to qualify. Tech billionaire and platform owner Elon Musk quickly injected himself into the discourse. Musk quote-tweeted Dawkins' post with a simple, validating one-word response, "Indeed." This brief endorsement immediately prompted a scathing counteroffensive from prominent journalist and broadcaster Mehdi Hassan. Hassan quote-tweeted Musk, going off on both men by pointing out a massive apparent contradiction. Hassan asked if either Musk or Dawkins had posted anything when a far-right, Nazi-obsessed white teenager in the United Kingdom tried to beat a Kurdish barber with an axe last year, an individual who was recently sentenced to 19 years in prison. Hassan demanded to know if they had labeled that specific attack as terror or terrorism, concluding with a pointed question as to why they chose to remain silent back then. This digital clash matters immensely because it cuts to the absolute core of how global media and high-profile influencers shape public perception around national security and violence. Supporters of Hassan are applauding the confrontation, viewing it as a necessary, fact-driven exposure of systemic hypocrisy, where acts of violence are selectively labeled as terrorism based on the race or religion of the perpetrator. Conversely, critics of Hassan's intervention argue that his counterargument serves as a distraction from the severity of the immediate crime highlighted by Dawkins. The potential consequences of this high-profile dispute are poised to ripple through public opinion, platform governance, and political discourse. Because Elon Musk controls the very algorithm powering X, his public alignment with specific cultural narratives continues to raise serious questions about platform neutrality and the amplification of selective outrage. This ongoing friction could further accelerate a political sorting of social media users, driving deep divisions regarding who is granted the authority to define terrorism in the public square. Ultimately, this confrontation leaves the public to grapple with an unsettling reality about the modern information ecosystem. When the definition of terror becomes a weapon traded for algorithmic engagement, the pursuit of objective truth is frequently left behind. It serves as a powerful observation that in the digital age, the language used to describe a crime has become just as heavily contested as the crime itself, leaving a fractured society to decide who decides the narrative.